For this next expression, we need to calculate the number of blocks total by calculating a number of red and green blocks. So let's put in a table here, and we can start filling out this table. Alright, so within red, within 3, if I count up how many blocks I have, it looks like I end up with 13. Oops, sorry. Ends up that I have 13 blocks. If I look at step 5 and I count them up, it looks like I have 22 blocks. And finally, for step 6, if I count them up, it looks like I have 33 blocks. And then if I look at green, for step 4, I just have 4. For step 5, I have 5. And for step 6, I have 6. Now we can go back and try to calculate what the expression is. When I look at 4, to get my 13, if I look closely at it, I have a box that's 4 across and 4 tall, and then I get rid of these 3 right here. When I have step 5, I have a box that's 5 across and 5 tall, that again I get rid of 3 here. And for step 6, I have 6 across and 6 tall, where I get rid of 3 blocks. So to get r of n, my red of n, I take n squared, and then I subtract 3. So if I take 4 squared, that's 16, minus 3, I get 13. If I take 5 squared, that's 25, minus 3, I end up with 22. And if I take 6 squared, that's n squared, 6 squared is 36, minus 3, I end up with 33. So my expression is going to be n squared minus 3. Now for green, it's simply for step 4, for g of n, g for green, g of n, put in g of 4, I get 4, g of 5 is 5, g of 6 is 6, so it's just n. G of 4 is 4, g of 5 is 5, g of 6 is 6. So now, if I put these together to get my total expression, my total number of blocks, t of n, is going to equal my red blocks, which is n squared minus 3, plus my green blocks, which is plus n. And I can rewrite this as n squared plus n minus 3. So now, at step 50, if I plug those in, I get t of 50 equals 50 squared plus 50 minus 3. So that's going to be 2,500 plus 50 minus 3. Put that all together, and that's going to be 2,547.